see. Here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's that magic time and that magic day. Hope y'all can hear me. This new comic book day. I've got some new comics. I completely fell off the Marvel wagon and bought a shit ton of Marvel books. And, man, let's talk about that. All right, so let's get ready to go here. Let's see. All right. What's up, everybody? Hey, what up, Circum? What's up, bro? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. It's cool. It's coming through clear. Great. Hey, what's up, dude? Uh, John Big Daddy Ross. Hey, we were related. All right, so yeah, like I said, I fell off the Marvel uh, wagon and broke down and bought a bunch of Marvel this week. I normally don't get that many, as I'm weaning myself off of the mainstream books. Slide off the radar here. But hey, what can I tell you? They have some good covers. The thing I like about Marvel is, well, not much, but they do make a lot of good covers. So, mostly I get them for as cover buys or as specs. Philly Born, what's good? What's good, man? Yeah, you got it, man. So this week I got some good covers and I got some specs. So let's get started with that. First, Thor number 16 is finally out. I got the Peach cover, one of my favorite Peach covers this week. She doesn't always make a good one, but this week was a pretty good one. The anime variant. I like that. I don't know how long Kate is going to be on Thor. I don't know if I'll stick around after he's gone. Actually, I don't know if I'll stick around to the end of this arc, but we'll see. Next is Strange Academy. Strange Academy. It's kind of a thing going on with another kid getting broken last time. I got 2 copies of that. The variant cover, which is okay. And the A cover, which I think it looks better. So this is one I'm actually reading. I'm actually reading this book because it's by Scotty Young, and he's doing a good job of writing this book. So Strange Academy, number 16. Oh, no, number 12. What the hell I get 16 from? Number 12. So far, it's been pretty good. Next is Dark Hawk. This is just a pure spec. Just kind of a cover by. Oh yeah, Strange Academy is good. It is still good. I don't know if you read the early issues or not, but it seems to be still pretty good. I mean, he's managing to keep my interest. I haven't thought about dropping it just yet, so it's hanging in there. That's why I'm kind of big on Scotty right now. Scotty's doing a good job. So yeah, Dark Hawk number 1. That's I don't know. Kyle Higgins is writing it. I'll just see what happens. It's the second number 1 of Dark Hawk in the last few months. So what's up with that, Marvel? I know they love those number 1s that they generate sales and all that such. This isn't Bunk. Oh man, already? Wow, that's not good. I bought 2 of them, so I got 2 issues of Bunk. Yes, I did dig on the Staple Spine. You check out Staple Spine, y'all. That's a nice horror zine, and it's very well produced and got some good stuff in there for you horror fans out there. Next up from Marvel is Winter Guard, from the world of, I guess, Black Widow, which I'm not reading. But I thought since this is kind of coming off as a well done, I guess the Black Widow series I hear is pretty good. This is another spec, another number 1, just in case. There was a couple of covers of this one. I did not get the headshot variant. Those are kind of hit or miss with me. So we'll see what's happening with that title. What I did get, I had to go to 2 stores to find it, is the Black Widow number, I believe it's number 10. It's Legacy number 50. This is Adam Hughes. I love me some Adam Hughes. You can see this is kind of the gynae cam view here, but it's still a nice photo, a nice cover. It's a very nice cover, and I picked up a couple of them because I just feel like this is kind of a thing here with this Black Widow. Even though I'm not reading it, but once again, it's Marvel, so I'm not going to be ashamed of not reading Marvel because everybody reads Marvel. Yeah, I like Strange Academy too. Yeah, so that is something. Now, I think that's all the Marvel. So now we're into the indies. Let's rip this Band-Aid right off. I got another copy of Mom because I subbed to it, and I feel bad sticking the guys with that copy that I'm not going to buy. But I did cancel the next issue. I mean, I just feel like I just peeked inside this one. It looked like it may be a little bit less busy than the last one, but I don't have high hopes for Mom. I think Mom is a bomb. So there's that. What is good though is Barbaric. Barbaric is, as Matthew Rosenberg says on the cover here, is stunningly good. So Barbaric has been one of my favorite new things lately. I know a lot of y'all have been reading that, but this is funny. It's a barbarian book that doesn't take itself too seriously. It's got this kick-ass witch that can draw knives out of her skin, which is pretty awesome. Next is the old standby of Department of Truth from James Tiny Onion. Now, last issue. Okay, I don't know. Those of y'all who were reading this book, I don't know what you thought about that last issue. I mean, that was a chore. I mean, I love Tynion's work, but man, I mean, he gave me like about 8 pages of text written on this stained paper. I mean, it gave a nice look, but it was just a chore to get through. And I was just like, does he want me to read this? Or just supposed to? It was like redundant and repetitive. I was like, what the fuck, man? What are you doing? You trying to drive me away from this book? So hopefully that's the end of that Sasquatch story, and we'll get something that's a little bit more easy to read this time. You know, so yeah, we'll see about that. Yes, some love for Barbaric for real though. Yeah, Barbaric is all that, and I think people should check it out. This is something to jump in on right now while it's still there. It's still available, I should say. So, second act of Barbarian. What's that? Oh, next year. Okay. Are you talking about that Sumerian Barbarian story, which I read some of that. I think I read one arc of that, of a couple of issues of that, whatever it was, earlier this year. Next is that Texas Blood. I'm still I'm still in on that Texas Blood. So hopefully it'll remain on the track that it's on, following the sheriff, which is a more interesting character. Anybody that's jumped off of this, you might want to jump back on, because this story looks like it's going some places. It's delving into his history and how he got to be a big shot, and he got his notoriety from that case that made him, pretty much. Yeah. The Department of Truth number 12 is apparently an up issue. An up issue? So which number is this? This is number what? Up issue. Huh. What does that mean, Circle? Next is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 120. This is something I've been pretty satisfied with. It's the closest thing I can deal with as far as an all ages book. It's well written, well drawn. I don't have a lot of nostalgia for the Turtles, But I think they're a pretty cool concept. The whole mutant thing and mutated animals and all that good stuff. Uh, oh, okay, okay, better read. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's I guess yesterday I found that as annoying as I did, I could barely get through that issue, and I know a lot of people were annoyed by the religious book that they had in the Department of Truth, but that number 11 was by far the most annoying issue I've ever seen from that book. Next is Cult of Dracula, number 6. Who else is reading Cult of Dracula? I mean, I read the first 2 issues. First one wasn't so good. Second one got better, and 3 and 4 have been piling up. I think I may have missed 4, and 5 was piled up. Now I've got number 6. I thought it was like a 5-issue series, so I better get busy reading it so I can decide if I want to continue to buy this book. And it just could be bad. I'm just piling up bad issues of books, so I got to catch up on this. This is one of the books I've been neglecting. It's this second issue I'd say was good. I liked it better, but if it sucks, I just want to let it go. Next thing you know, you got 12 issues of a book you don't even like. New this week also is King Spawn. Now this is a thing that some folks say may be a good thing to put away, just forget about as a long-term spec. Spawn people are gonna love it just because Spawn people love stuff like that. They got their own thing, and good for them. I think this is probably the best cover. It's like a bunch of covers. There's one that's this same artwork that's I think with a white background. That's like a one. What is it? 2,500 or some limited number of books, and it's like $1,000 book. It's just signed by Todd and yada yada. But this one's good enough for me. I mean, I appreciate Spawn, but not a huge Spawn fan, but I'm glad that it exists. So King Spawn, I'm all for it. Sure, why not? Hey, Sleepy Reader, what's up, man? I caught you on Bueller. Good job. filling in for Bob. Yeah, good job, man. Oh, it said yeah, Jack. After number two. yeah. Beating horses inside. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm afraid of. So I'm gonna definitely remember to probably drop that next time I'm in the shop, or just drop him an email to say, it's over. Had 3,000 print run on that King Spawn. I'm not sure if that's just for that limited cover, or is it for all the copies? But I know that really pricey book that's worth $1,000, or that cost $1,000, is got a low print run in the low thousands, 2,000 some, maybe it's 3,000. I'm not sure, but I'm not paying $1,000 for a new signed book. Speaking of ice cream, man, Jack, just for you, I got the A cover. It's the 25th anniversary, 25th issue of said book. There's some ups and downs. I don't know how long it's going to last. I mean, you can't really keep this up for a super long time. There's been some really good books and some really awesome covers, if people love covers like I do. So I picked up this cover, which I really wanted. I had to go to a second store to get it. I didn't have it at my store where I subbed. And this is the one that I got originally, and I wasn't happy with the cover, so I went and got the A cover. So the second cover is like, that's kind of, man, I'm not even sure who the artist is on there. But definitely the first one, I imagine it has something to do with the plane crash, the story does in this issue. Maybe like the William Shatner Twilight Zone episode or something like that. Back this week is also Dark Blood. Dark Blood I liked Dark Blood number 1. It left me wanting more, like a lot of people did, I think. It felt a little bit incomplete, like it could have been an ash can or a preview, or it needed, but it did impress me enough to buy the second issue. So I'm thinking Dark Blood could be a good thing, from Boom Studios, which makes a lot of good stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking, investment You know, it's not going to be something that's going to be worth a ton right now. But hey, I never thought that Spawn #1 would be worth a nickel. And now, you can get like, $50 or more for Spawn #1. It took them 30 years. But, that's what I'm talking, like the long term, just maybe read it, put it away, forget about it. Yeah, 20 years ago, we're still around. Then you say, oh, Spawn, a King Spawn is worth something now. Like, maybe $20. Who knows? You don't plan on building your retirement around it, but it's just something that may increase in value, and it's not, it's got the pedigree of coming from Todd McFarlane, who's getting his recognition now, and he works his ass off. Love him or hate him, he makes some good books. All right, next from the indie pile is Count Draco, Knucklebuster, whatever the hell that means. It's from the world of what is it? Phantom Star Killer, from the world of Phantom Star Killer on that Black Caravan label from Scout Comics, which is making some good stuff, making some really good stuff. I'm really impressed with the stuff that they're putting out. Yeah, the paper quality, they make cardstock covers, all for $3.99. And this is a small press. I mean, I just can't stress that enough. How cheap the big two, especially Marvel, is for putting out those crappy covers and expect us to pay $5 for them. That's just kind of criminal. Next, something is in fact killing the children. Can't wait for that House of Slaughter to come out. In the meantime, I can read this because this is a very intriguing story, as y'all know who are reading it. Love this story, man. This is can't wait for the slipcase edition so I can just catch up on the issues that I missed. So yeah, this is coming out pretty regularly, and every issue is good so far. Yeah. I bet the Mark will ease back by next year. You think so? Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna pay. I think I used to have like a stack of Spawn #1s. After I moved, I got rid of most of all of them except for one copy maybe, and that's good enough for me. I'm not gonna, bet my life on that either. Yeah, you betcha, man. It is awesome. Yeah, Black Caravan is I had not heard about that either until I just kept seeing because I think one reason you probably haven't heard about it is because a lot of comic shops don't carry them. You got to get a lot of them directly from Scout Comics. Scout Comics sells a box of all their titles in it, but you can catch it here and there. Like I said, I think mycomicshop.com has a lot of Scout Comics available. Yeah, yeah. I know, man. I know. I think it's next month or maybe October. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, I agree. I'm just getting hip to it. I mean, the We Don't Kill Spiders thing was something that really caught me by surprise. I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. And then there was a couple others on that label also. All right, from Image, it's one of my favorites with kind of a super creepy cover as always. Vinyl #3. The last one was, I'm learning a little bit more about what the hell's going on. It's still quite weird and don't know what the hell it is, but I'm down with it because it looks like the artwork here is just so crazy. It's just like so crazy good. And look who's the colorist again. It's Dave Stewart, who's just, I don't know who's a better colorist. He's my favorite colorist out there. There's some other people doing some good work out there too, but stuff that he works on, and it just he just enhances the book. Colorists are like, to me, like offensive linemen. If you don't hear your name called, you're doing a good job. So a good colorist can make a book great, but a bad colorist can like really screw up some good artwork. 'Cause all of us can't color. God knows I try, but I'm not super good at it myself. So a good colorist deserves Yes, that's one way to put it. That's absolutely one way to put it right there. Oh man. Yes, yes. Thank you, John. I appreciate you. Absolutely. Those likes come in handy with the old algorithm, the dreaded algorithm, as it were. And now, I thought I had more, but I guess this is pretty much it. Uh, the final book is Stray Dogs number 2, which is like the fourth printing, I want to say. I was lucky enough to find one of these on the shelf at the my B comic shop that I normally go to. It's just like, oh, I should have bought more than one, but I didn't want to be that guy. I think I have one more coming from mycomicshop.com too. So um, yeah, I just love this. What is it, 30 Days of Night homage cover? They've been killing it with the homage covers. Man, something that's killing the Stray Dogs, I should say, has been a surprise hit. I think I just bought the first issue because it had what is it, the Silence of the Lambs cover, and I was like, oh, this could be something. And I just bought it for the cover alone. That's my cover love sometimes gets me into some good books. Hopefully that happens with the Black Widow number 10. But anyway, this has been such a good book, and I don't know if a sequel is going to be worth it, because I think the one series is good enough for me. I don't need to have a prequel or a sequel. I know, the corporate business model demands that if something is good, then make another one. But sometimes just let stuff stand on their own. Just let it go, man. I mean, it was good while it was here, and now it's gone. Hey, let's just enjoy it. So that's but who am I? I'm not a greedy corporatist. Well, so that's it, folks. I mean, that's all I got. Yes, Final is very, very mysterious and cool. That's what and the artwork, as I mentioned before, is just something that it's worth stopping by for me. Even if for the first issue, I didn't even get it, but the artwork was so awesome, I just stuck around for that. Oh, I think you can still catch it, Jack. You can those crazy eyes. I bet you can still find vinyl at a lot of comic shops, so especially if you live in a big city where there are lots of comics. Speaking of which, thank you for asking, Sleepy Reader. There are only 2 in my immediate area. There's the Danger Room where I subscribe to, and then there's Gabby's Olympic cards and comics, which I sometimes go to, and they're pretty cool there too. Then they have a kind of a non-adversarial relationship. They're the only 2, I guess, in the area. So yeah, what doesn't come through those places, I pretty much don't get. And that's one of the drawbacks of being in a small market. But one of the pluses is that you're in a small market, and you get all this beautiful Pacific Northwest to enjoy. I guess you're in the PNW too, Sleep, because you were at Bueller's place, and he's in Portland. Exactly. I mean, sometimes but if you that's the way things work. Oh, you like that? Here's a ton more of that same stuff. They just want to shove it down your throat and make you buy it because they're in the business of selling books, not of making good product. And it would be nice if they would focus more on the quality than the quantity of books. No, I do not need Spider-Man 3 times a month. No, I need one good Spider-Man story a month. If you want to give me non-stop Spider-Man, ADD Spider-Man, or the Spider's Web, okay, make all those different titles, but don't make them come out every 3 times a freaking month. It's just exploiting the comic family. I mean, that's what they're exploiting our love of this genre and of this hobby. They're saying, oh, just buy anything. Let's give them 2 number 1s in a row. Those number 1s are spikes. So exactly. That's what I should say. He's down in Oregon. Okay. I tell you, Olympia, quiet is kept. This is one of the best secrets of the PNW up here. I mean, it's a college town. Sure, you got your ne'er-do-wells that come through sometimes, but for the most part, it's very mellow. You got the Evergreen College up here, and it's just the state capital. It's we just, yeah. If you're already out here, I would definitely check it out, Sleepy. Oh, really? Yeah, yeah. Oregon. I mean, we considered moving to Oregon, Portland areas specifically when we were coming out here, but uh, we were lucky enough to not go there first because everybody was moving to Portland, and now I know that prices out there are just off the chain as far as housing and yeah. So I think if right now it's kind of going up out here. I mean, houses are going up everywhere, but you can probably if you want to live in the outskirts, you can probably get get a decent place for not as much as you would pay like in Portland or Seattle. We're right between Seattle and right between Seattle and Portland, so we're kind of a little nested away secret. Well, that's it, folks. I'm not gonna worry you off about real estate and stuff like that, but I appreciate everybody stopping by. I will be probably doing another surprise stream at some point. It'll be a surprise when I do it, and even to myself. And that's it. I'm thinking about doing some stuff that I don't want to talk about until I want to even jinx it until I get it done. But there's more stuff coming from Alternative City Comics other than just comic reviews and stashes. But what the hell? Yeah, man. I'm running away to my St. Helens. I mean, what are the odds of it exploding again? Right? It's done it once already. We got not Everest, Rainier over here, so we're hoping that stays dormant. Yeah, yeah. All you guys, you have a great one too, and I will be back next week with another haul and another comic book review next Tuesday. So until then, y'all be cool, and thanks for stopping by, and see you next week.